Hey everybody, it's Wall of Sunshine back with a new video. So, I know I said that I was going to be done with this, but, and for a while I did think about it because not a lot of people were watching it, it wasn't getting a lot of attention and things, but my mind kind of changed because I started thinking about more of what this channel does and what its purpose is, more than just the attention it gets. I'm not going to lie, I can't stand here and say that I only did it for the reasons to make an impact and thing. I obviously did it for those reasons, but yes, I wanted to share something that I enjoyed. I wanted to get attention from it. I hoped people watched it. I hope people would like it and things. That's normal human emotions to have. We all want to be accepted for the things that we do and the people that we are. That's a natural human emotion. But that's not the reason, I shouldn't say that's not the reason I did this, because it was one of the big reasons I started it, but that's not the reason I should be doing this, and not one of the big reasons still underlying. The biggest reason is to make an impact, and that's what I was starting to struggle with. Is I was looking, it was like 1 view, 2 views, I think the most I had for a while was 8. And that started to get discouraging because I really wondered if I was making any impact at all. Until a really cool thing happened today. I was at the park swinging on the swing set because that is something I love to do. And a kid comes up to me and starts swinging next to me. Didn't know the kid or anything, just started swinging next to me, and me being the kind of awkward, not always great talking to people person I was, I said, like, hey, you don't have to swing with me, or like I can get off if there's somebody else, like you have a friend or somebody that wants to swing too, trying to be a nice person and think of others and stuff, because it's everybody's park and everybody's playground. But the kid just goes, he's like, no, he's like, I had to come over and swing with you. He's like, people that swing by themselves, right? Well, he's like, I have to swing with you because if you swing by yourself, only losers do that, and I don't want you to be a loser. And after I kind of smiled, I started thinking about and started talking to this kid and really making an impact. If nothing else, I can't say for sure or not if I made an impact on the kid. I hope so, but he made a big one on me. Obviously, the fact that I'm doing this shows just the power we have when we walk with people. And I think that is the mission of Wall of Sunshine. That's a big mission in my life, and that's a very important thing for me. And after finishing the swing and continuing my walk, I started looking at the sidewalk, and I started to know, obviously not going to make assumptions, but if you've seen a sidewalk before, it is pieces of pavement that line a street and things that people walk on. And unless you are in like a brand new neighborhood or like somebody just paved your sidewalk, it is an imperfect sidewalk. It could have cracks. It could have tree branches pushing it up, making it kind of up and down to walk. There could be parts of it missing. There could be parts you never know what you're going to have with the sidewalk. It's imperfect. It's broken. It's changed and influenced by the world around it. But why do people walk on it? It's not always fun to trip on the sidewalk or walk or try and step over trees or things or parts missing and things. So why do we take the effort? Because the alternative of walking in the street is inherently more dangerous. You're going to get hit by a car. You might scuff your knee on the sidewalk, but you're going to get hit by a car. That street is suddenly no longer a safe space, no longer a place where you feel comfortable to continue moving without danger. So really in this analogy, in this quick analogy of, I want to challenge all of you to think, and just, or not even think, just be encouraged by the fact that you're a sidewalk. You're not perfect. You've gone through whatever you've gone through. You're going through whatever you're going through. If you've had none of that, awesome, spoiler alert, you probably will. I'm sorry, that's just life. But no matter what, life perseveres. The sidewalk perseveres. The things around it persevere. Things keep moving, things keep going, things keep growing. But the sidewalk keeps going too. Every little break, every little push, every time it feels like it's been pushed down to its max, it doesn't just go away. Because once that sidewalk's gone, the street is not safe. Life comes at you even faster. Life hits like a speeding truck. And sometimes life is gonna hit like a truck. It's gonna hurt. But if you just keep staying in that street, if you don't move to the sidewalk, cars are just going to keep coming and coming and coming to the point that you can't even stand anymore. And I cannot watch that happen. So if you wonder here and ask, like, oh, why did he change his mind? It's because sometimes life does hit like a truck. Sometimes there's a lot of questions. Sometimes there's a lot of things going on. Sometimes it seems like everywhere you look, there is darkness and violence and shootings and everything, that the world feels an extremely unsafe place. Until a part of you is reminded, and I want to remind all of you just like I was, that you're still a sidewalk. You're not the street. It doesn't mean everybody's going to use you. That doesn't mean everybody should. But you are there to walk with the people that need to be walked with. You're there. All of us are called, in whatever way, shape, and form we are, to walk even with one person that needs to get out of the street for a bit and just take a walk on the sidewalk. That doesn't mean it's smoothly paved and everything's nice and life is just going to be amazing when you're with these people. But it's a reminder that life slows down a little bit, just enough to catch your breath. You might trip on a tree or you might get knocked down every once in a while, but nothing is going to come so fast that you can't get back up because you have somebody else helping you back up. And that's why I do this. I started thinking of those numbers and I thought of the kid, or even when I was walking beforehand. It's funny how that works. I thought of me. I thought of some of the times that I've been alone in life. I looked at those numbers selfishly and thought, like, oh, 1 or 2 views, that's not a big deal. The problem is if it's just a number, it loses its meaning. One person might be past me on a tough day, standing out or sitting in a corner by myself, or 2 might be two people that have just gone through a really tough time and just need to be reminded that they're loved. Views, while good and while sometimes keep this channel going, aren't really the purpose. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not gonna be here to make money. I'm not going to make money. This is not going to blow up in the same way I don't even know what's popular anymore that people watch. Insert your favorite YouTuber here. We're just gonna do that because everybody likes different things. I watch videos from like 8 years ago. That's just me. I watch videos now too, but I don't know. I'm just rambling again. Anyway, back to the whole point of this video, because obviously, as you're seeing, just to get announcements out of the way, because I don't want to end with announcements because then that's all you remember. But While the Sun Shine's back with absolutely no format, nothing more together than it was. And that's just the way it's going to be. These aren't scripted. These aren't planned out. I'm not going to be like, hey, tune in every Wednesday. Because I'm not a paved road. I'm a sidewalk. I've got my own things I'm struggling with. I've got my own life that goes up and down and crazies there and crazies here and everything. But I want to do this because I want to remind myself, and I want to remind whoever those 1, 2, sometimes even 8 people are, that they have an impact and they're not alone. That if I can sit there, if I can go up to the table of one kid sitting by himself, or if I can walk with the 3 people that just had a really tough change in their friend group and are struggling with how it's going to go, or maybe even 8 people that all knew a friend that, I don't know, it could be any situation. Life hits whenever we least expect it. But that is why in those moments when life hits the hardest, we walk with people and we allow people to walk with ourselves or with us, because that's just how life keeps going. If the world around us is going to keep going no matter what, we got to keep going too. Because at the end of the day, as this video is going to be called, life perseveres. And you can too. Hope everybody's having a great day. If you see this, hope you're excited for Wall of Sunshine. If you have any questions, let me know, and all of that. And I hope all of you have a great day and just continue to be... Man, I need to think of a minute outro. I'm not stopping the video now. My mind just blanked a minute. So yeah. Continue to do the best you can. Never apologize for those moments that go bad. Never get frustrated when life hits hard, because you'll continue to grow. You'll continue to do, you're going to make mistakes. I think I've already said all of that, but yeah. While the sun shines back in its own way, when I feel like posting stuff, I will. Hope you check it out. And please remember, as always, that you are important, you are loved, and that you have a purpose. Even if that purpose some days is just taking the next step forward. Hope you all have a great day. Wall of Sunshine out.